Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is plenty of content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, friends, you guys know what's up. I appreciate you so much. I hope you're all doing well. And I'm excited to get to today's reading. You guys have been requesting this. I've seen a few people ask for it. And it had been a little while, I should say, since we've done a future spouse reading. So this is going to be a two-part reading. In this part of the reading, we are going to be looking into who is your future spouse and how will they be pursuing you when you guys are first connecting. And then in the second part of the reading, that is going to be for our members only, we are going to be looking into your first time that you are intimate with this person and what your intimacy is going to be like in your relationship. If you guys aren't interested in the members only reading, and you haven't signed up for memberships yet, make sure to click on the link down below in the description box. But please know, if you're not seeing all the tiers, it's probably because you're on the YouTube app. It'll only show you all of the options when you open it in the browser, I believe. So yeah, the tier that you're going to be looking for is the Two of Cups. That's the one that gives you 2 extra videos a month. With that being said, let's get to it. I don't think we've ever done the topic of how will your future spouse pursue you. So if you're interested in more future spouse readings, there is a playlist that you can check out as well. And let's get to it, friends. As always, 3 groups to choose from. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number 1s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into your future spouse. We're going to be asking the question, who is this person? What can we know about them? And how will this person pursue you at the beginning of your connection? Now, this is a 2-part reading. The second part of the reading is the spicy reading. We are going to be looking into the first time that you and this person are intimate together. And then we're also going to be getting a little glimpse into your sex life in your relationship and what you can expect in that area of your life. That reading is for members only. So that is available already. For those of you that are channel members, you can go ahead and click on that right after this reading. And for those of you that are not channel members and you'd like to be, the link is down below in the description box. But please know that if you are checking from the YouTube app or your phone in general, I believe, it's not going to show you all the tiers. The tier that you want to sign up for is the Two of Cups. That is what gets you 2 extra videos a month in the channel member area. But with that being said, friends, you guys know what's up. It's a collective reading. So if you're not vibing with the energy that I'm reading today, if you've been there, done that, not interested, or can't imagine yourself with someone that I'm describing in the reading, no worries, guys. That just probably means it's not for you. Same if you're feeling confused or like my readings aren't making sense to you. That just means it's probably not for you today, or maybe you're outgrowing the collective. All right, with that being said, you guys know I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here today. I hope you guys are all doing well. And let's get to it. My group number 1s. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 1s. Messages for my group 1s, please. Messages for my group number 1s. What can we know? What can you tell us? My group number 1's future spouse. Who is my group number 1's future spouse? Who is this person? Who are my group number 1's future spouse? What can we know about this person? Messages for my group number 1s, please. Who is their future spouse? Messages for my group 1s, please. Who is this person? Who's my group number 1's future spouse? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 1s. Who is their future spouse? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 1s. Who's their future spouse? We have the Fool in reverse. Judgment reverse. Okay. Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the 7 of Pentacles. So this feels like it's someone who their priorities or the things that they're kind of doing, maybe it's kind of held them back from certain things. So this could be that maybe they had to work from a young age, or what they have to kind of do in their life right now, the things that they have going on. It feels like it kind of holds them back. Yeah, because it feels like this person, the way that they're spending their time, their resources, their energy, they're trying to do something alone, or they have to do it alone. And because of that, it stops them. So say that this person, I don't know, maybe they just, this when I was first pulling this, it was almost feeling like someone that's responsible for something else or someone else. So say that this person's like kind of not responsible, but say that they kind of help their parents, or they're having to kind of focus on something and be single and on their own. Again, there is this feeling here of independence with this person. The other thing that I'm getting is that I think you guys are going to meet, or it's going to be like we couldn't have been together when we were younger, or we couldn't have been together back then. Because there is a feeling here that it couldn't have worked out, because this person is having to they're going to have to make the decision to detach from and walk away from certain things in their life that just aren't working out for them. But that's kind of like their own journey that they're having to do on their own. That's the other thing that's coming through. For some of you, maybe you meet this person and then, you guys kind of disconnect. Nothing happens. Maybe you guys go your separate ways even, or for some of you there's just kind of like a delay in meeting, and then when you do meet it's going to be like, oh yeah, this wouldn't have worked back then, or something like that. It's interesting. I think this person, their days are just kind of spent doing things. Like they always have something to do, is what it feels like. That could even be that when you guys initially connect, or at this point in this person's life, even if you don't know them, some of you guys may not know this person. They could be having to take a lot of like odd jobs, or maybe they are self-employed. So they're like, say they're a freelancer and they're just piled on, but it's like, it's this much today, but it might be that much tomorrow. So they could be kind of dealing with something like that, where they're trying to bring balance into their life and into their finances. I do feel this does stop them. Again, I think that this is kind of an energy here where, in regards to your connection, this could be why things maybe are taking so long, or why that person that you think you're going to end up with isn't, why things aren't necessarily kind of flowing right now. Because it does seem like there is a conscious decision to need to focus on ourselves, our own things that we have going on, and some kind of improvements. This could be both of you as well, not just this person. Who is my group number one's future spouse? Why the Two of Wands in reverse? 10 of Wands. So this person is on a struggle bus. Like when I tell you, they work really hard. And this could be that some of them are working hard because maybe they have, if they're not like a freelancer and work for themselves, maybe they're just working several jobs to kind of make the dots connect, to be able to get by. It could be that. I keep bringing up money or finances or work because it's the pentacle, and I do feel like this affects their stability in the day-to-day life, or in the way, in how much they have to give, whether that's money or time or energy. So yeah, this person kind of does a lot, or they are trying really hard. And because of this, even if you guys, even if you meet this person and you guys have a crush on each other, or this person has a crush on you, it's like essentially they're not going to be making a move because they have some changes to make. Now, this could also be one of you or both of you are focused on, like, there could be something about health, lifestyle, creativity. Maybe that's what they kind of see in you. There's someone here who's really attractive and is glowing up. So it's almost like you guys are on the come up. They are, or both of you are. This is kind of feeling like if you meet them when you're a little younger, like you may not get together. Like say you meet this person in your early 20s, like you may not be together until maybe, your late 20s, or whatever, it just kind of feels like something like that, where there could be a little bit of time where we met back here, but we had to get to this point in order to be uh, mature enough, grown enough, ready enough, or maybe financially stable. Um, let's see, what else? What can we know about this person? For signs, we're getting Aries, Sagittarius. Yeah, lots of fire. And then that Queen of Wands. So Leo, Aries, Sag with a little bit of water. But there's a lot of Pentacle energy, but I feel like that's what's affecting the connection, or it's like a big part of how you may recognize this person. Who is my group number one's future spouse? Why the Fool in reverse with the Knight of Swords in reverse? The Emperor in reverse. Yeah, this is what's stopping them. So they do have some growing to do. This person also, like, they might be kind of avoidant, or there's things here, that they know that they should change, or that's not going to work out forever. And they don't realize that they're at a point to be able to go in a different direction or make certain kind of changes in their life. So it does take them a little while to kind of get there. This person could also, like, I don't know. I want to say like mixed signals, but it's almost, I don't know, like if you guys are connecting, because this does feel like you meet this person at a time where they're definitely not ready, and maybe you also kind of have other things to focus on as well. But they're definitely not ready. They're almost like a child over here when it comes to maybe being emotionally ready, or even kind of prioritizing. All right. Why the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse? Why the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse? The Empress. Man, you're their dream babe. Yeah, you are their dream babe. So I knew it. When you meet this person, you guys might meet through working together, but you inspire the shit out of this person. Look at this. They're all, oh my God, how are you real? This person, I think they've been bobbling around their life, literally, just literally bobbling around their life, floating on by, riding the waves a little bit, but not really stepping up and being like, okay, I got this, I can step up, I can take charge. So here's the thing, it doesn't matter about age, but maturity level. This person, when you come in, it's almost like you highlight how they've been blowing how they've been blowing it. No, I mean, maybe ways they've been blowing it. Or like ways that they just maybe don't have their shit together. This person, I think they're very active. They could be a runner, not just like from emotions, but like a physical, like running. Um, yeah, because it feels like, it's almost like, I think that they're kind of in their ego thinking that they are in charge. And then you kind of come in and then they realize, like, oh, wait, yeah, I actually don't have it together, but I want to. So that's the other thing, is that you kind of drop into this person's life at a point where you guys either can't be together, or you're definitely not ready to be together. You're, I think, further along your journey. I do think that meeting this person, or what happens after meeting them, it sets you on a trajectory to have to focus on yourself. I do think you guys will be going through a physical glow up, or someone will. If it's not physical, then it's a very empowering. Maybe you're like, your spiritual side is growing or evolving, or you're really living in your truth. There is a lot of beautiful energy coming through here, that is inspiring this person. But they are, like I said, they've maybe have even been ignoring big kind of lessons that have been trying to come their way. It's like this person hasn't kind of learned. And then you come along, and then it's like, oh shit, I gotta leave this, or I gotta disconnect. I gotta leave that in the past. And they maybe were ignoring that, or I do think that this person works a lot, or they take on a lot, but it's almost like they like to be busy, because maybe it allows them to, um, you know, not have to. It's easier to say, oh, I don't have time, than I'm afraid to do that, so yeah, maybe this person just kind of almost makes sure like they don't have too much free time, or something like that. But I do feel like they could be recovering from either a change in career, or some kind of finances, when you guys meet. I do think that when you guys meet, you guys have similarities. It could be similarities in background, or life experiences, or career. maybe yeah, similarities in what you guys do. Your ages could be similar, doesn't have to be, but there is this feeling here where you guys may recognize in each other traits that you want in a partner, but you're not necessarily ready to go there. I'm sorry, guys. I can't remember if I already said that you guys could have met through work, for some of you, or you could have met them while you were putting in the effort on into a goal. So maybe it's like the gym or somewhere that you go, or somewhere where you were focused. You were working on something, and you unexpectedly met this person. Also, like they've never met someone like you before. They feel like you're just so, like I said, are you real? Why the Seven of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Four of Swords. You and this person, I definitely feel like there's going to be periods of time where you don't see each other, don't hear from each other, or this person is just kind of choosing to lay low, or you are, there's a feeling here of finding my peace and surrendering. But you guys are having to choose different directions for a while, or at least this person does. Why the Two of Wands in reverse with the Ten of Wands? Or, oh, because this person is also, again, they're avoidant, but there's also a big fear of rejection that this person is kind of working through. So you and this person, they'll come in and out of your life a little bit, or at least like a couple times where they pop up and nothing's kind of happening. You might think like, oh, they're cool, or I wonder if anything's ever going to happen. One more, please. Yeah, so you guys are, this person really looks up to you because you're really independent, or you've built something on your own, and they see you as being really abundant. And to be honest, TBH, guys, it almost feels like they might be slightly intimidated, or if it's not intimidated, if that's not the right word, it could be they're slight, I don't know, they're feeling some type of way. They're feeling some type of way because maybe they thought that they had it together. They thought, and then they see you and they're like, oh no, group number one, they have you up on a pedestal. So this person's also lying to themselves about the fact that you guys are just friends, or something like that in regards to friendship or the potential here. So there's a lot of denial as well. Okay. Someone here could be, you know, could have been in a relationship that wasn't for them, and they didn't realize, or they stayed too long, or like there's this person's just going to go, honestly, it feels like they're going to go through a whole ass awakening after you guys meet or after you guys, like, from whenever they kind of see you and get to know you, or see that thing about you that makes you such kind of a catalyst in their life. It's going to hurt this person. Let me tell you, it's literally going to hurt them to choose different, or to change, or to be different. And also to maybe even admit to themselves. So they're going to go through some kind of ego death. So don't be surprised if it goes quiet for a little bit from their side. Okay, so we had Scorpio show up. Honestly, could be any sign. We also have Libra and Taurus, Aries again. So we got heavy on the fire signs, and then those that we added at the end. All right. Well, friends, that's a little bit about who your future spouse could potentially be. Let's see. How will this person pursue you when they finally work through their stuff, huh? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. How will their future spouse pursue them? How will my group number one's future spouse pursue my group number ones? How will their future spouse pursue them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. How will their future spouse pursue them? What can they expect? What can we know? Can you tell us? How will their future spouse pursue my group number ones? What can we know about that? What can we know about them? Thank you, Spirit. Three of Pentacles. How will their future spouse pursue them? Okay, so I think the lines get a little bit blurred because, okay, so especially, okay, say you guys work together, or you're friends, or you have mutual friends. It's almost like how we could work together and the potential for what we could build together is undeniable, and it leads to a lot of daydreaming or fantasy. There could also be mixed signals that happen during this time, but it feels like the lines are a little blurred. So this person is going to want to come towards you and talk to you, work with you, collaborate with you. There's something here where it could even be like a common cause. Um, all right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. How's their future spouse going to pursue them? Oh, yeah, this is with other people. Okay, so for those of you, this obviously, if you know it's not for you, it's not for you. But for some of you, it could be with like drinks. We have the 7 and the 3 here. You add them together, we have the 10. And then she's holding her own little cup too. So this person could love to maybe have some sips of some drinks with you, and then just get to talking ideas, connecting together. Now, the other way that I think they might pursue some of you is there's a mutual friend group, or there's common ground here that we might kind of use to our advantage to, I almost feel like, get you to open up. This person sees you as being really sweet, really loving. And for those of you that there's a feeling here that after this disconnect, after they haven't seen you, when they come towards you, it's going to be in a really kind of lighthearted way, where they're wanting to have fun with you. They're wanting to catch up. They're wanting to talk about important things. So this person's going to be sharing with you. So they're going to be working on getting an emotional and like mental connection with you while they're pursuing you. This person's also going to show you that they listen to what you're saying. When you talk about certain things, they might remember details, or they might ask you, hey, how did that thing go? Or what ended up happening with that? Or what did happen, with your friend? Like they might like remember details like that. That's also how you'll know they're interested, or how they're trying to build a deeper connection with you. Why the 7 of Cups? 5 of Wands in reverse. Why the Queen of Cups? So they're going to be really good about clearing up any kind of either miscommunications or anything that there was confusion about. This person is also going to want to try to make your dreams come true, or whatever possible. Again, there's this feeling here of dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, and making it happen. There's also them really like, if you say things to them that normally if anyone else said that to them, they would take it in the wrong way. It's like when it comes from you, they don't kind of feel any type of way. It's like they see where you're coming from, or they feel loved, or they feel understood by you. And they know that you don't mean harm, or you don't mean any kind of like ill will towards them. Even if you are kind of calling them out on something, or speaking about something that normally they would be kind of sensitive about. When it comes from you, it's not like that. So that's also part of how you may know that they are deepening the connection with you. All right, why the 3 of Cups, please? They're going to want to take you places that maybe you haven't been before. This could be places that they frequent, or they're like, hey, let me show you. Maybe you know that they have certain interests, and they're trying to include you in that. They're going to invite you. That's the other thing. Or they're going to make plans with you. That's part of how they're going to pursue you. Why the 4 of Swords in reverse? Oh, I love that. They're going to show you a good time. They're going to be messaging you, making sure you got home, or telling you they had a good time. They're going to be funny. When the time comes, it's going to get a little spicy. But yeah, this person's going to be communicating with you. At first, it may even kind of confuse you. Tell me about the 7 of Cups. Messages for my group number ones. Yeah, you're going to be like, wait, what? Like, is this how they are with everyone? You're going to be conflicted, because you're going to be like, I don't know if I can trust them, or I don't know what this person is, what's going on with them, but they're going to show you. They're going to like make plans and pull through. Yeah, they're like going to invite you out. They're going to take you somewhere, or they're going to say, I'm going to bring you, I want you to come with me. You're going to hesitate. You're going to be like, are they? Is this a date? Like you might even wonder, is this a date? Is gonna be a date, group number ones. Well, that was cute. You guys will have to let me know as you guys hate it. There's always an angry bird in the mix. 100%. No matter what I talk about. All right, we have love yourself first. That did come through. We also have passion. Yeah, that was definitely there. Um, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So again, you're holding the bar high for this person. And they really like that. We have attraction. You guys are mutually attracted from the beginning. We have healing family issues. So a lot of healing in your connection from the time you guys meet to the time you guys get together. This person is going to realize things that they need to let go, things that they need to grow. Then we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. We did pick up on that, guys. Your person may be recovering from something. Maybe, depending on your age and stage, for some, it could be a divorce, or it could be maybe having to take care of parents, their parents, or maybe children. I don't know. All right, let's see. We have MF, we have LD. That makes me think of Lindsay, Lydia, Lyndon, London, TLB. We have JT. Makes me think of Justin. All right, we have ew. We'll leave that there. We have JG. FS. This makes me think of sci-fi. Maybe someone likes sci-fi. Something about science, or SY names. Then we have RRT. All right. This looks like Jiggy. Brandon. BDN. Yeah, Brandon. Phil. FIL. Phil. Lindy. Like those kinds of names are coming through. Taylor. TL names. Tyler. Taylor. Garth. Ruth. All right, my group number ones, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. And if you'd like to join me in the members only side of things to check in on your sex life with your future spouse, I'd love to meet you over there. If this is where you leave me, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we have a future spouse reading for you. I have seen some requests for it, so I figured why not. We are going to make this a two-part reading. This is part one, where we're going to be asking who is your future spouse and how will they be pursuing you when you guys connect. And then in the second part of the reading, that is the spicy side of things. We are going to be looking into your first time with this person and what your sex life and intimacy is going to be like when you're together. That is a members only reading. And if you are interested in memberships and you're not a channel member yet, the link is down below in the description box. But please keep in mind, if you check it through the YouTube app, you're not going to see all of the options for the tiers. The option you're looking for is the Two of Cups. That gets you 2 extra readings a month. So besides that, let's get into it. Friends, you guys know what's up though. It is a collective reading. So if you're not vibing with the energy that I'm reading today, if it's not resonating for you, if it's confusing, not interested, all of those things, it just means it's not for you today, friends. And that's okay. That does happen. But with that being said, let's try to have fun with it, and let's see what information we can get for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me here today, my babies. Let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number twos. My group number twos, please, Spirit. My group number twos. What can we know? What can you tell us? My group number two's future spouse. Who is my group number two's future spouse? What can we know about this person? How will my group number twos know who this person is? How will they recognize them? Who is this person? Who is my group number two's future spouse? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. What can we know about their future spouse? What can we know about my group number two's future spouse? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group twos, please. What can we know about my group number two's future spouse? Who is this person? All right, let's see what we got. We have the Empress. We have a King of Wands in reverse. Okay. So you guys are definitely attracted towards each other, but this person, they're definitely charming, but they're going to have an issue stepping up. All right. Yeah, this person is really charming. You're going to see them that way too. This person could also be like really good at either a specific thing or at many things. That magician tells me they might even be like good with their hands or they're good with their words. That King of Cups, they know how to get what they want. I will say that. All right, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Wow, this is almost telling me like I'll be back, baby. Um, all right, so this person is very authentically themselves, I will say. It could be what you see is what you get. It's obviously deeper than that, but I do feel like this person is pretty truthful. So when this person is in love or when they care about people, I feel like it comes from a truthful place. It doesn't come from a place of them lying in order to get what they want. But for them to commit, that's a different story. It's like this is who they are when they're in love, but this is who they are when you guys first meet, which is that King of Cups or that King of Wands in reverse. Which that person, they're going to be flaky. They're going to be, maybe afraid of commitment or run, or they're going to be hard to kind of pin down. And so you're going to be in this Empress energy where it's like, what's meant for me will come towards me, very much in this attracting energy. Now, I also want to tell you that this is why this person falls for you. Okay. Because there's almost like this energy where every time they see you or every time you guys kind of connect or see each other or talk, you're so in this like, you're not coming from a place of thirst or desperation, or you don't love yourself or know your worth, your value. It's like you know who you are. You're very confident. You're very loving. You're very secure. And this person, they're very drawn to that, and at first it might come off as them, you know, them not being serious. And yeah, I don't even think that they can take themselves seriously at the beginning. So they see you strong, strong Taurus energy coming through. They see you as being someone who's very abundant, very beautiful, very, you could even be like very traditional to them. That could mean like, you're very familiar, like maybe the type of people, especially women, like let's say the type of women that they grew up around, or the love that they got from like feminine energy. I feel like you remind them of that. So it's almost like you feel like home, but there's almost a sense here of you're very serious, or you are someone who they would like to take serious, but they're not in that energy when you guys initially meet. So it's almost like your marriage material, literally your marriage material. You'd be a great parent if you guys ever want that, So that's how they kind of view you. You guys could also be like, you guys could have a big similarity, whether it could be the same race, same culture, same tradition, beliefs, morals, things like that. Maybe you guys went to the same school. Maybe you're a therapist or a teacher. They really look up to you. Tell me why the King of Wands in reverse. Who is my group number two's future spouse? Who's my group number two's future spouse? Who's their future spouse, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the King of Wands in reverse? Who's my group number two's future spouse? This person keeps emotional distance. It's almost like they have a safe space, a bubble around them for emotional kind of keeping people away. They could also travel, or maybe you guys meet when you're long distance. Why the Magician? Knight of Swords. Yeah, they feel like they're always on the go. This person, they might have a lot going on, or they're very good at making things happen. It's almost like if they have a task at work that seems impossible, or it seems like it's a lot, it's like they get it, they make it happen. They could just be someone that just makes shit happen. This person probably also like really thinks outside the box, or has their own way of going about things. But again, I am feeling this energy of they're almost like afraid of having their wings clipped. It's almost afraid like they're afraid of being caged or of being kind of stuck, and that kind of makes them a little flighty, is what I'm picking up on. Tell me about the King of Cups, please. Who is my group number two's future spouse? Who is this person? Now, if they're not like this when you meet, then you will know this history about them, and that will be another way that you recognize who they are. Because they may tell you how they used to be in their youth, and maybe they did kind of get in trouble, or maybe they couldn't sit still. There's something here where you would know that if that's not how they're showing up when you first meet them. All right, so we have the Chariot in reverse. We have the Eight of Wands. So again, they're always on the go or they're traveling, but their words, I feel like there's someone who they're pretty truthful with you. I don't think this person lies to you. Why the Eight of Cups in reverse? They just don't open up with how they feel. And this is something that maybe they have a crush on you and it's kind of obvious, or you may know it, or you have a feeling, but they're not moving forward. They don't have the confidence. Tell me about the King of Wands in reverse with the Three of Wands in reverse. So we have heavy Taurus. We also have Libra, and we have Aries. Yeah, we have equal parts water and fire here with those kings. Tell me about the King of Wands in reverse with the Three of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Swords. They don't want to be caged. That is crazy. Yeah, they don't want to be trapped, or they don't want to be bothered, or they don't want to. Yeah, they're not in a place to, like I said, to start anything serious or take anything serious. Tell me about this Empress with the Hierophant. Tell me about the Empress and the Hierophant. Who is my group number two's future spouse? King of Swords in reverse. They feel like they could never, or you'd never go for them. Yeah, this person, there's some kind of past here that comes creeping up when they meet you, because then they start to question their value or their worth, or what, like, they're kind of very stubborn as well. They could be, they could be a fixed sign, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, or someone could be, because there's very fixed energy. And this person's past keeps them from being able to view themselves differently when you guys first connect or meet. Because you are someone who is so wise, like they view you as being so wise. Yeah, and you just have this ability to kind of share that. Tell me about you inspire this person, or you're going to inspire them to, they could even like create something, invent something, design something, or go for something new. They could be learning something new. You inspire this person. You're going to. Why the Magician with the Knight of Swords? We have the Hangman and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So you're going to feel like the opportunity is there, or you're going to see that this person isn't making a move. Now, the other thing that this person might be holding them back is their view of, if they had a bad experience, like a previous bad experience that's still kind of sitting with them. That's how they may kind of view relationships in general. And that could be another reason why they're not desiring for more when you guys first meet. Again, like there's something about this person's work, or you guys meeting at work, or what they put their effort into, or what they're going to put their effort into. That's tied into who this person is. Why the King of Cups and the Chariot in reverse? Messages for my group number twos. Who is their future spouse? Why the King of Cups with the Chariot in reverse? The Ace of Wands in reverse. So there's some kind of failed kind of starts here, false starts, or the past is still affecting this person. So it's almost like you come in and show them what the future could be, and they're not kind of seeing that. They might be getting a little triggered, or might be running from this, or turning away. Why the Seven of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Wands? There's like some kind of escapism. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Page of Wands. So you and this person are going to have certain times in your connection when you first meet that you either date, or you hang out, or you guys maybe even hook up, or you have some kind of chemistry here. but it just doesn't go anywhere, or it doesn't kind of move past that for a little bit. And maybe this person's always on the go, and maybe you start seeing them as someone who has some growing up to do. Like I said, I don't think that they're out here kind of lying to you. I more so than anything, I think it's just their growth that you're gonna realize. Why the Eight of Cups in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse? The Tower reverse. Yeah, they're avoidant. So this is an energy that it might feel a little kind of stalled for a bit with that Hangman. Even if this person like hasn't been in a relationship in a while, like say a few years, there's some kind of past experience that left a bad taste in their mouth. And that's something that they're going to have to work through. And you're just sitting here like this little shining star, that this person is, oh my gosh, look, Queen of Swords, the Emperor. So this person is taking something that you said to them into account. Maybe you were honest with them, or you're truthful with them, you're going to be, or there's something here that you're sharing with them. Again, it could be like wisdom or something. And this person, they're going to work towards being that emperor. Look, the star card. We just called you a little star. Man, not you building this person from the ground, from scratch. I'm just kidding. But you are helping them. All right. That's a little bit about who your future spouse could be. Very interesting. Let's see how they're going to pursue you once they get their shit together, huh? All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Messages for my group number twos. What can we know? What can you tell us? My group number two's future spouse. How will their future spouse pursue them? How will my group number two's future spouse pursue them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. How will their future spouse pursue them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group twos, please. How will their future spouse pursue them? Messages for my group number twos, please. One more. How will their future spouse pursue them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos. How will their future spouse pursue them? We have the King of Cups in reverse. The Hermit. Not them trying to send you just mind messages. We'll take that in reverse. They're going to be nonchalant, or they're going to try to be nonchalant. They're going to be very observant too. We have the Chariot in reverse because they're not going to take charge right away. This is going to take some time. This person, they might even wait till you guys are at the same place, same time to kind of make their move or reveal something to you. Because at the time that they're pursuing you, this feels like it's before they're actually ready. This feels like, this feels like they're trying to figure out how they feel. And maybe that's when they kind of come towards you. So this does come after a period of time. We did say this is either going to move slow, or you're not going to see this person for a while, or this person has been alone for a while. They really like you because you guys get along really well. So I do think that this person and you are hanging out. I can't tell if it's romantic. I think you guys are slowly building the connection. Because when you guys end up kind of falling for each other, when you end up connecting, it's not because you're dating. It's because you've been spending time together, or you've been giving this person, maybe you've been talking to them and you share wisdom or advice with them, and you make them think a lot. And you also make them realize like, wow, this is what it's like to be with someone that is like mature or confident, or has learned a lot of like life experiences. And it's almost like they're taking notes. It's like when they leave you, they go home and they're like kind of going over this and reflecting. This person really likes how it feels to be around you with this Lovers card. All right. They don't feel like there's kind of games. So again, there's this level of authenticity, Seven of Swords in reverse again. There's this level of authenticity that comes through between both of you in these moments together. But I do feel this person is holding back. I don't think this person is love bombing you or romancing you, anything like that. It's like the more they get to know you, it's almost like the more they get to know you, the quieter they are, or the more reflecting they're doing. So you guys could be planning on going places together. That could also be how they start to pursue you, is they start to include you in plans or want to make plans or check in if you're going to be at a certain place. Hey, are you going to that thing too? I wasn't sure if I want to go. You guys could even talk a couple of times about doing something and it doesn't end up happening. And then this is the time that they actually, you're going to see, they're going to come up with a plan, or they're going to say, hey, how about we go do this? So they're going to want to get together with you. There is something here about confusion or clearing things up, clearing the air. That I think that's how they feel that they can be with you. Again, there's a sense of being able to be real and authentic and truthful with each other. How they're going to pursue you is they're also going to take you somewhere or do something that you could have been daydreaming about, or that you guys could have talked about, and it was one of those things that we never actually ended up doing, and then now they're actually doing it. I do feel they're going to want to travel with you or take you somewhere. Not just like a date. This would be like maybe like a whole day thing or something that kind of takes a while. We have temperance. They're going to take their time. Tell me about the Five of Swords. But your connection with them is really grounded. Maybe they're a Virgo. They don't have to be, but that Hermit is Virgo energy. Why the Five of Swords in reverse with that Lovers? World in reverse. Lovers is also Gemini energy. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So getting to know each other better. So you guys, yeah, you guys are gonna, I think you're gonna be really good friends before you end up being together. And then there's this thing that is kind of lingering in the air, is it more than this? There's a lot of uncertainty, and this person, it's going to take them a while to be able to take charge. And that's going to be the part that I think annoys you, is that it's going to take a while. Tell me why the Three of Wands with the Ten of Cups. King of Swords, it's their idea. Yeah, they're going to have an idea to take you somewhere. This definitely feels like it's been a long time coming. It's somewhere where you guys are going to have fun, or you can relax. You can enjoy each other's company. Tell me about the Seven of Swords in reverse with the Seven of Cups in reverse. How are they going to pursue my group number twos? The Six of Pentacles. You guys are going to take it slow. Yeah. You guys are going to slowly build this with that Tower in reverse. It's like we want to avoid disaster. You guys could also be, again, some of the things we've talked about, they're finally becoming real. It's like taking some of those dreams and turning them into reality. I specifically feel like it's one specific place that it's going to trigger the connection. One specific place they're going to take you, or they're going to meet you at, or yeah, there's like one event here, and it lasts a while. I'm telling you, it's either like a whole day thing or a weekend thing, or it's not somewhere that you guys are just kind of, in and out. You're going to spend some time together. They might even take you to meet their family or something like that for some of you guys. Not like their whole family, but maybe someone who's like important to them. Like when you guys are friends, when it's still in that like in between kind of like, what is this? My group number twos, that's a little bit about who your future spouse is. Let's get you guys some oracle cards and some initials. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos. Messages for my group number twos. Their future spouse. What can we know about them? Like I said, if you guys are interested in part 2 of this reading, the spicy part, that is already available in the members only area. Make sure to, make sure to sign up for the 2 of Cups tier. That'll get you 2 extra videos a month. All right, we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. We have passion. So you and this person, it's undeniable chemistry when you guys are together. All right, but there is a wait. Look, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at play in your love life and healing family issues. So needing to release things. All right. Those family issues could be that past, how this person views or feels about relationships. All right, we have JL, EG, Edgar, not Edgar coming through. EDG. Look, here's the R. That's hilarious. All right, we have CK. We have Kai. I know that's not a Y, but that's what it sounded like. We have LM, WK, and another M. Mick, Mickey. All right. My Chris. Yeah, Christina. Lori. LED name. Is that something with an LED in the name? Jake. JL. Well, I keep staring at it. JL. All right, I think that's it. My group number twos, that is what I have for you today. If this is where you leave me, thank you so much for joining me here today. And if you're joining me in the members only area, I will see you there. I appreciate you guys so, so much. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into your future spouse. So this is a two-part reading. In this part of the reading, we're going to be looking into who are they and how are they going to pursue you. And in the second part of the reading, that's the spicy part. We are going to be looking into your first time with this person and what your sex life and intimacy is going to be like when you're together. That part is a members only reading. So if you're not a member yet, I'd love to have you join us. The link is down below in the description, but please keep in mind, if you check from your phone, you're not going to see all the tiers that are available. And the tier that you're looking for is the Two of Cups. That'll get you 2 extra readings a month. You can see that by going on your desktop or opening up the link in your browser instead of in the YouTube app. With that being said, you guys know what's up, though. It's a collective reading on YouTube. So if you're not vibing with the energy that I'm reading today, friends, if it's not making sense, or if you can't imagine yourself with someone like the person I'm describing, that's totally okay. It just probably means it's not your reading today. And that does happen. Besides that, though, let's try to have fun with it. Let's see what comes through for you guys. I appreciate you guys so, so much. Thank you for being here. And let's get to it, my babies. Let's see. Messages for my group number threes. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective and my group number threes. Messages for my group number threes, please. Messages for my group number threes. What can we know? What can you tell us? Who is my group number three's future spouse? Who is this person? Who's my group number three's future spouse? What can we know about them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. Who is their future spouse? Who is this person and what can we know about them? What can we know about my group number three's future spouse? Messages for my group number threes, please. Who is their future spouse? Who's my group three's future spouse? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. Who's their future spouse? We have 10 of Wands, 4 of Swords, 6 of Cups. Well, this is a soulmate for you, is what I'm picking up on. This could be someone that works really hard. Yeah, they could have a lot on their plate. That 4 of Swords signifies rest, Lovers in reverse. This is someone who's currently not in your life or you guys are not together. This could also, some of you may not know this person. So, but some of you may know them and you're on a break right now or not together. So this person could also be taking a break from love and romance. That part of their life could have been something that was weighing on them, or they're just kind of dealing with a lot. Let's see. Messages for my group number threes. Who is their future spouse? Who's their future spouse? 6 of Wands in reverse. Why the 10 of Wands? Who's my group number three's future spouse? Wow, they have a lot going on. Yeah, this person has a lot that they're like investing in, or a lot that they do, or just a lot going on. So this is someone that doesn't have time to date, or they're not really kind of paying attention to their love life. Yeah, they're it's almost like they're on rest mode right now. This person, there's some concerns here over their success or how successful they can be in love. If this is someone that you've already met, maybe you already know they're your soulmate and you guys are on, like I said, in separation right now or on a break, or things just aren't kind of moving forward. If not, then this is going to be the energy when you meet them. I feel like there's almost going to be some instant kind of If it's not recognition, there's a sense of familiarity here. This is the first group that I do get clear indicators that there is like a strong soul connection. Not saying the others don't, but it's being highlighted at the beginning of your reading. All right, thank you, Spirit. Why the Six of Cups, please? Messages for my group threes. Who is their future spouse? Who's my group number three's future spouse? Why the Lovers in reverse? Yeah, this is someone who relationships, love, dating, that kind of stuff, it's not a priority for them. This does feel like someone that you're going to meet, connect with, and then things maybe don't move forward right away, or maybe you have some kind of false start, or there's something here from the past that this person is still working at clearing from their life. So when you meet this person, it's not under the circumstances of dating, or it's not under like romantic. This feels like you guys come together at a place, or almost like a destined event, or the timing, something brought you guys together. But it wasn't to like, yeah, it wasn't like to date. It wasn't for romance. So it doesn't feel like it's going to take off right away. So part of how you're going to recognize this person is because they might talk to you about all kinds of stuff, business stuff. Maybe they have kids, or maybe they own a business, or maybe their career is about to take off, or maybe there's changes in their career, so they're having to change it up. There's just something here where it feels like they're on the go. Why the Six of Wands in reverse? Messages for my group threes. Who is their future spouse? Who's my group three's future spouse? Why the Six of Wands? The King of Cups. So this person is actually a lover, or they are someone who does love deeply. But there is something here that is kind of keeping them from maybe falling in love, or wanting to fall in love, or be in a relationship. Yeah, they're kind of stubborn about it. This could also be like they feel like their happiness lies in their success. And that's something that they could be really pushing towards. And that, I think there's someone that's going to be they're very driven. They could be a water air combo. Gemini coming through strongest. Also Aquarius coming through, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Aries here with that Fool card. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes. Who is their future spouse? Why the 10 of Wands with the 7 of Pentacles? Yeah, this is someone who's making their dreams come true. It feels like that's what they're going to be doing when you meet them, or when you guys are kind of separated, because it keeps saying that nothing is kind of moving forward, or things here are not going to move forward. Maybe this person feels a little stuck, or maybe this is a connection. I mean, I'm seeing signs of surrender and divine timing. I know we all absolutely love those terms. That's sarcasm. Because there's a feeling here of this person. Maybe there's like rejection, or their things here aren't taking off. They're not taking a leap of faith. Even if they feel a strong connection to you, this person, they will not take that leap. It's almost like they rather put their energy into making their dreams happen, or life happen, or they're trying to manifest something. They're trying to make something happen. Tell me why the Six of Cups with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Why the Six of Cups with the Ace? One more there, please. Five of Swords. Yeah. This person, they're maybe conflicted in the direction that they're heading. This person, I think they're not very sure as to what it is that they want, and that's also going to cause delays in your connection because of where they're currently at in their life when you guys meet, or when you guys end up like falling for each other. When the feelings start to develop, this person could even pull back more, or they could be very stubborn about how their life goes, or what they have time for, or what they kind of want. Why the Lovers in reverse? And that could be a lesson that they have to learn, because again, maybe they feel like their happiness lies in their success. The Queen of Cups. So you're also going to pull back from them. This could also be indicators of maybe someone was in a past relationship, that is still affecting them. More so than anything, though, I feel like this is your energy, where you may also kind of emotionally close off to them when you guys meet. again, that could be because of the circumstances that bring you guys together, because I don't feel like you met this person under the kind of notion that that this was going to be your person or you guys were going to end up dating. There's a feeling here of feeling hopeless with our love life or feeling like we're not seen. This could be indicators of how you're feeling as well around this time. This person is very independent. They might work for themselves or just need their alone time. I am getting that. There's someone, a little bit maybe of a lone wolf. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group threes, please. Who is my group number three's future spouse? Who's my group three's future spouse? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group threes. Who's my group number three's future spouse? What else can we know about them? Who's their future spouse? Nine of Cups, the World card, the Queen of Swords. Wow. This could be someone that you literally kind of almost spoke into existence, or they have certain traits that you literally spoke. You said, I want this, or I wish this. And this person's going to have at least one of those big things that you said, I wish. Maybe it's even this person that you're wishing for. This could have been someone that from the time you meet to the time you guys are together, they've closed out major chapters. Maybe you have as well. And there's like a whole new beginning with this person. A lot of you may already know them and things just have been a really kind of slow burn. But you guys will be coming together and working together and building together. You guys get along really well with this person. You guys have common interests or you have kind of similarities. You guys, there's a lot of kind of childhood healing between both of you. So that makes me think that you guys laugh. You guys can be silly together. But there's going to be a point in time where this connection is anything but laugh and silly, because it might feel kind of serious because of the energy that we feel versus what's going on in real life. The energy we feel could be intense. It could feel love. It could feel like, man, I just have a soft spot for this person, or I miss them, or, you know, you may even like think fondly of them when they're not around. But the fact that nothing's kind of happening is going to kind of mess with you. And this person, the longer that they're in that energy, the more restless they're going to feel. That's the other thing too, is that you don't need to be around for this person to kind of wake up to that. It's like they're going to feel that. It's almost like they're going to get tired of their own shit, or they're going to get tired of feeling this certain kind of lingering feeling between you and them. All right, Death in reverse, Tower of reverse, Seven of Cups. So, avoidance, unsure what this is, maybe lots of dreams, wondering if you're Delulu, them, being confused, Two of Wands in reverse and Strength in reverse. So someone here choosing other things or choosing to focus on themselves or needing to is also coming through as to who this person is. This is someone who, even when you guys are married, they're going to need their alone time, or they're going to be doing things by themselves. It's just part of their personality. They could also be like the strong silent type, or there's just a lot of silence between you guys. All right. Anything else? Who's my group number three's future spouse? What else can we know? Eight of Cups. The Fool. Someone needing to leave the past behind in order to have a new beginning, or someone could be leaving something in the past in order for a new beginning. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse, Hierophant. Someone could be going to therapy and helping them work through this. There could be some childhood issues with that Page of Pentacles in reverse. You could even end up walking away from this person if they are if things aren't growing here, and you're going to stick to what you want, what you need, and close out a chapter in order to get what you want. All right. Someone's walking away from something that wasn't working out. Ace of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Again, something about timing, missed opportunity, or having to wait. Three of Swords, disappointment, Two of Wands in reverse. So feeling like things aren't moving along, or feeling like we have to choose something else outside of this person. So, there could be a time where you just don't feel like this is going to be happening with them. All right, well, let's change it around. Let's see, how's this person going to pursue you? Because we are talking about your future spouse. I think a lot of you might already be on this journey. I don't know. Let me know, my group threes. And if not, then don't worry about it. Just know your person's going to be going through some big changes when they meet you and they fall in love with you. All right, this person's definitely going to be in love with you before you guys are together. They're going to have to learn how to act in order for you guys to get together. Messages for my group number threes. How will their future spouse pursue them? How will my group threes future spouse pursue them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. How will their future spouse pursue my group number threes? How will their future spouse pursue them? How will my group threes future spouse pursue them? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. Messages for my group. Wow. So this person, they are going to return or come back to you. And it feels like it's going to be kind of heavy for them because they might be sharing something from the past. They're going to open up to you. But this is really hard for this person to do with that Ten of Wands. So when you and this person reconnect for a new beginning, they're going to admit something. They're going to either tell you about their past or tell you how they were feeling or something that they were needing to overcome. So they're going to be connecting with you in this way. This is the feeling of they were not clear with you at some point, or they weren't open with you. And because of that, that led to some kind of disappointment, or they're going to tell you how brokenhearted they were over something that happened, and how that may have been holding them back, or decisions that they took because of this event or because of what happened, maybe even between you guys. Why the Hermit in reverse? How's this person going to pursue my group number threes, their future spouse? How are they going to pursue their future spouse? How are they going to pursue? How are my group number threes? How's this person going to pursue them? Maybe some of you guys are pursuing this person. So this person, there's something here about either their self-worth or how successful they think. This person might even share with you that because of the type of relationships that they witnessed growing up or that they had in the past, they're going to share with you how it made them feel hopeless, or it made them feel like that love can't be successful or relationships can't be something like that, or that they need to be successful in order to be into it. They're going to share something like that with you, is what it feels like, in regards to, something that happened, and you might be there, maybe like nodding your head, maybe you got little stars in your eyes because you're like, oh my God, they're opening up to me. So there is this sense here where they come back to you, or when they reconnect with you, they're coming in with a purpose, and that purpose is to clear the air or let you know maybe why they hadn't made a move or something that happened. So this person is like ready for a new beginning. They're going to be excited, or they're going to want to make things happen with you. They also want to start fresh, like baggage in the past, gone. We talk about it. I'm telling you what happened. I'm telling you how hard this is for me. That's the other thing, is they're going to let you know that they might even say, I'm not good at relationships, or I don't know how to do this, or, I am not perfect. Like there's something here where they are kind of letting it be known. Okay. They're coming in not with the certainty that you're going to want to have more with them. They're coming in to tell you, and if you are willing to have more, or if you are receptive, if you are open, they're almost like it's game time with that Fool and that Magician. They're like, let's go. So this almost feels like it's going to be a very healing conversation. This does feel like it's a conversation. Why the Ace of Swords? They're going to show you, yeah, you guys are like each other's dream. And they're going to be very clear with you about that. Look, they're opening up. They're showing you this love that they have for you. They're being romantic with you. They're going to treat you, bitch. Your little head's going to be spinning because you're going to be like, wait, who are you? Because they might even be bringing you flowers, or they're planning picnics. They're doing things that their little feet are almost coming off the ground. And I want to say it's not coming through as love bombing. It's coming through as this person is taking a leap of faith and being letting themselves kind of also feel the giddiness of love or of this connection. It's actually pretty cute. It's going to be a lot different than what you had experienced. This person is extremely brokenhearted. They might even say, I'm broken, over something that happened in their past. They might even tell you, this is, why I was in and out, or, why I was acting that way, or what happened. They are going to come in and test the waters. We already talked about that, but it is coming through again. And depending on your level of openness or your energy towards them, then that's where this will go. All right, tell me about the 10 of Wands with the 6 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is your guys' spiritual connection. This is something, wow, look at this. This is straight up beautiful, you guys. We have the High Priestess, the Tower, the 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, the Sun, and then look at, they're all sandwiched up together with these. Yeah, this is your person. This is your boo. This is your long-term person. And when they come to you and they finally let you know or show you the swords that have been sticking out of their little heart, and you guys talk about that and work through that, your bond's going to get even more like intense or stronger. And I do feel like you guys are, it's go time. Very beautiful. Dates, anniversaries, plans, all of the things. Okay. You guys are going to love each other silly. You guys are going to love each other into forgetting those horrible past people that put you through the ringer. Or if you and this person had a difficult past together, I'm not saying toxic past. This would be like things didn't get off the ground. Then, you guys are living it up now. Okay. This person might also like to spend money on you, like spoil you. Very, very sweet. Like, I think they will be sending expensive flowers to some of you. All right, let's get you guys some oracle cards and some initials before we close out your reading. My group number 3s. That's what we have for you. A little bit about who your future spouse is and what that journey is going to be like for you. Messages for my group number 3s, please. What can they know about their future spouse? We have release your ex, bitch. Yes, please, for the love of God. Release it. We have passion. Lots of passion between you guys. Calling in your soulmate. Again, this is almost like you spoke something out loud and this is who they pop in. We have deception. That's that 7 of Swords, wearing a mask. Then we have codependency. Someone here is still reliant on an ex, or there's still issues with validation that stem back from a past relationship or ideas of past relationship. This person, deception, like I said, I think they're going to fall in love way before they even admit that, my friends. All right. Someone's wearing a false mask. All right, we have JJ. So they could have a name like JJ, CC, Gigi, Ray. We have PRI, 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 Preach, CU, Q, Jacob, WM, William, Will, Pre, J, JEI, but JAY too. Junior, someone could be named after a parent or grandparent or something like that. All right, my group number 3s. That is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. If this is where you leave me, I appreciate you so, so much for joining me here. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you're going to join me in the members only area, that reading's already available. So I will see you over there. I appreciate you guys so, so much. Please take care of yourselves and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.